what the difference is between fiction and nonfiction when we're reading?
Nonfiction means it's real, and fiction means it's not real.
You agree or disagree, Peyton?
I
Okay, good, awesome, that is correct. So when we read fiction and nonfiction stories, really every type of story, there's a main idea and key details. Do either of you know what that means?
I know what key details means.
Let's back up then for a second. Do you know what main idea means? Oh, do you know?
Means the story.
Let's listen to Peyton and then you can add in, okay? Let's start with main idea.
Well, main idea is the main topic in the story, or
Do you want some help from Xavier? Great. So what do you have to add on about main idea?
something that's made of the story. It's part of the story.
It's the theme. It's the big point in the story that when you read it, you're like, oh, this is why I'm reading, and this rocks. So then what would be the parts behind it? Why would we have key details?
So it would support and hold the main idea up like a table, and the things to hold the table up would support the table.
I like that. That was good. Do you have anything to add about key details?
Not sure.
You're not sure? That's okay. So key details are the reasons behind or the evidence that shows why the things are happening in the story. So like the three little pigs, mom says, get out of here, go, do your own thing. And then the three little pigs build their house. The key details are when the wolf comes and what the pigs do next, right? Does that make sense? Great. So now we're going to look back at the story Family Pack that you guys read. Now, my main idea for My main idea for this story is family packs do many things to survive in the wilderness. Does that make sense to both of you after reading this story a few days ago? So with this story, they did talk a lot about how, remember when the mom went her own way because she was kidnapped, and then she finally went back to the pack, but she needed to survive. What does survive mean?
I should know. Because survive means if something bad happens, like, for example, I was reading a book about I survived, and there was this boy named Barry, and he was trying to his dad and his group were far away, and so he was on his own, his friends were being mean to him, and a storm came, and like everywhere around him was like on fire, and he survived.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is very true. So survival in that aspect, if there's a big storm, like Hurricane Katrina, you have to try to survive to live that out. So when you think about survival for animals, what do we think that means?
Means you survive and you're alive.
Yes. What's another word for survive then? What's a synonym? I would say I think staying alive is a really good one. So I think that's perfect, right where you need to be. So we're only going to reread 2 pages, okay? The first one that I'm going to read, I'm going to give a key detail for family packs do many things to survive in the wilderness. After this key detail, we are going to talk about why this one fits, okay? So, each day, while the sun is high overhead, the young wolf sleeps wherever she is stuffed, curled up with her nose tucked beneath her bushy tail. Then, as the sun sets, she rises and travels again, hunting as she goes. Often, her only meal is mice. Sometimes, though, she kills a deer or even an elk. So I am going to stop there. When we're trying to survive as humans, what do we need? What's one thing that we need? It starts with an F. Food. So in this story right here, often her only meal is mice. Sometimes, though, she kills a deer or even an elk. The long cold winter is in her favor. So if we're talking about family packs do many things to survive in the wilderness, look at the text right around here and find one fact that has to do with survival that I could write for a key
Means stay
detail.
alive.
So we're not looking for the definition right now, we're looking for the key evidence to back it up. So find something about survival. You two can work together.
I think this one right here. Often her only meal is mice. Sometimes though she kills deer even elk because that's her food.
What do you think, Xavier?
She breathes ice and snow.
Mm-hmm. That is true, it does say that. So when we're looking at what they eat, then yes, that is correct. Then I could write, after this, family packs do many things to survive in the wilderness. I would write wolves eat, Peyton, what is it again?
Mice, sometimes deer and even elk.
Great. Then notice of how I have commas when I have a list and a period at the end. That's good writing, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now we're going to go on to the next one that we're going to do together. Outside, the male hunts alone. When he succeeds, he carries chunks of meat to the den. So, what there would be a fact that I could write about surviving? Reread this sentence if you need to.
Outside, she hunts alone.
So we know that they have to hunt, correct? To survive, how do they get their food?
The male brings them food.
Do you agree or disagree, Xavier?
Agreed.
You do? Okay, great. So then what should I write as a sentence? I want the two of you to come up with a sentence together. You're right, it is thunder, you're right.
I don't know. Well, there was I don't know how to put it in the sentence. I don't know why she isn't hunting.
What about males hunt? I'll finish it off.
Males hunt, and then sometimes, and then they feed the females.
And feed, how about their families? Because we know that they feed their families, right? Great. Okay, so Xavier, I want you to read this out loud.
Family packs do many things to survive in the wilderness. Wolves eat mice, elk, and deer. Males hunt and feed their families.
Good. So we know right here, the first sentence, family packs do many things to survive in the wilderness. That is the main point of this story. Now the details that help back this up are wolves eat mice, elk and deer, and males hunt and feed their families. Does that make sense? Because we're going to focus on that today, okay? Perfect.